get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. D's showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Going for a big play right off the bat. Makes the grab on the left side. He's loose.
There's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to, and on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Tight end in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the...
Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing their rhythm and the cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. The quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Absolutely perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And over the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. This has been a staple of the offense at Clemson. Get those big receivers, let them make plays downfield, and it's been very effective over the years.
Yeah, and good quarterback play obviously helps, but when you got good matchups on the outside, it kind of makes the defense very predictable. Like, I got to give help. Okay, it helps my running game. You don't give help. Okay, I'm throwing to my freak out wide. So I think these guys on the outside with all that speed definitely are a problem for defenses.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. In front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Right on the money. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Quickly complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. The play action fake. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease, it's Haynes. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially, and they've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red.
Got enough space. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Delaware. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is good.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clemson is quick to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again, and they'll be on top. Fires to the big fella. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Complete out of the backfield. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass, it's Pavia. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. And the Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Find some fresh air. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Using his feet. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard, and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping it.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Pavia. Looking to scramble. On the run, fires downfield. Finds space on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. On the ground, it's done. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a 1st down. The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And I think on that 3rd and long, man, they said, forget the pass. Like, we're just going to run the option, and the quarterback makes the right read. He keeps it. And I think they were trying to cut down this 4th down and make it more manageable. So mission accomplished by this offense.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. And, guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. They took the 3 on that last possession, and now they'll try to get it back on the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Looking for a man. It's Pavia. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's no good. And with that miss, still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. Got room at the 35. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Clemson jumps to the line. They'll leave it with him. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Puts it out of the air. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger!
The best running backs are the guys that can just snip out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Here comes the 2-point try. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. It's complete to the right. He's not going to get there as the defense makes the stop. The lead remains at 8. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, a Devil Bear offense going back to work. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. At the 35, he's open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Defensively, I think you have different strategies for these situations. The clock is your friend, right? You want that thing to tick. You're up in the fourth quarter, but you don't want to sit back and prevent, because you've heard the saying, you really just prevent yourself from winning.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Delivers the stiff arm. Big time run on that one as he goes out of bounds right at the 10.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They'll stop him short, just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on 1st down. To the air, it's Castellanos. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the grab on the right. There he goes. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Clemson.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.